Hi, Tim Roy, and welcome back to the Mullin Video Vault, a retrospective of the Hall of Fame career of Chris Mullin, Golden State Warrior. Today we celebrate Chris's induction into the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. And there can be no better measure of a man than the comments from his peers, his contemporaries, and his friends.
When God made a basketball player, he just carved Chris Mullin out and just said, this is a player.
The one place you could always find Chris Mullin was in the gym. It was here where he was most comfortable, and it's where he earned the gym rat reputation. Mullin began his career at legendary Power Memorial High School, where he was a teammate of Mario Elie. He then transferred to Xaverian High School in Brooklyn, New York, and during his senior year, he helped lead the Clippers to the New York State Championship in 1981. Mullin was named Mr. Basketball in New York and was selected as a Parade Magazine and McDonald's All-American. On that McDonald's squad, Mullin would first play with Michael Jordan. Opponents in the NBA, they were Olympic teammates, Dream Team members who twice brought home the gold. Mullin was heavily recruited in high school, but chose to stay home and attend St. John's. St. John's went 98-30 during Mullin's four-year career, and in 84-85 held the #1 ranking and advanced to the NCAA Final Four.
If you were to take a portrait of a basketball player, the player that jumps out in my mind right away is Chris Mullin. I don't think I've ever known anyone who loved the game so much, who worked hard at it, and got more out of it than Chris Mullin.
I had a really good sophomore season. Things just seemed to click. You know, I started scoring pretty easily and felt confident handling the ball. Yeah, so I think actually my sophomore year, not that players left then, I remember someone approaching me saying, hey, you can go right now. I didn't feel ready. It wasn't something that was the norm back then, so I didn't think much of it. But St. John's was so good, I never even thought about leaving. I never wanted to leave there.
Going to St. John's University, I was a gym rat. He was a gym technician, and it showed me how to put the time in the gym and become a better basketball player. And I owe a tremendous amount to Chris Mullin.
There were questions as to whether Mullin would have success in the NBA, despite his extraordinary college career. The one thing skeptics overlooked was the undeniable gym rat work ethic, shot by shot, drill by drill, preparing for the next step.
The Golden State Warriors select Chris Mullin from St. John's.
It was a tough going for me, professionally and personally at first. Like I said, once I got my personal life together, my professional career took off.
Warrior fans saw Mullin flourish with one of the best jump shots in NBA history. But it was his knowledge of the game that made him incredibly efficient, as no player in NBA history has ever scored as many points, taking as few shots from the field.
Mullin wide open right base, a three, a team record! That's his 6th three-point goal of the game, that's a new Warrior record!
He understood the game more than just scoring. He developed his shot that was one of the best. And if you shoot around 50%, and you don't get too many layups, although he was a great layup shooter as well, that's really saying something about his outside shot.
Hardaway gets it to Mullin, three-point country. He dribbles, he stops, he shoots over Magic from 21 and hits another one. Mullin, the greatest outside shooting exhibition I've seen in years, maybe ever, maybe ever.
Chris Mullin played more games in a Warrior uniform than any other player, part of a 16-year NBA journey that now ends in Springfield and allows us to say what we've known all along. Chris Mullin, Hall of Famer.
Well, Chris has always been one of my favorites. Not only to get the opportunity to play against him, but to get to coach him. Kid was dedicated to the game, his work ethic. He was a complete professional, and he was a great player. Well, he was a thinking man's player. He was the type of guy that, the lack of foot speed he had, he was able to make up with his quick hands and his shooting ability. And he had a knack for getting the ball in the hole. And when you put that combination together, it makes it pretty deadly.
Well, for me, it's an incredible day. It's almost like I get in because he's not just a friend, he's a brother, a guy that I have tremendous respect for, tremendous admiration for,
Not only is he a great guy, but he's a great player. He had an opportunity to serve this country in a lot of different ways in his basketball career. What an incredible college career at St. John, an incredible career at the Golden State Warriors, and winning 2 gold medals for the United States Olympic basketball team.
Chris Mullin's induction into the Hall of Fame is a well-deserved honor. He is one of the greatest Warriors to ever put on a uniform. He had a 13-year career, in fact a stellar career with the Warriors, adored by fans and respected by other players in the league. It's a much-deserved honor, and he will always be a beloved member of the Golden State Warriors family.
It's pretty overwhelming when you think about it, and I would say it's a dream, but it wasn't. You know, it's almost like I didn't dream of that. It took me a long time to even dream to be an NBA player. Never mind to be at some time inducted into the Hall of Fame.